Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. We appreciate Maddie Wong being on the show the previous segment. We're going from Honolulu to Brighton, Tennessee. Now tell me a radio show that can do that. And we're going from a young man trying to make it in pro bass fishing to an event that's one of my favorite. It's been as long as I've done this radio show. I think it's 23 years. But it's the Hunter D. Stafford Memorial Supper, which is coming on tonight, at Holly Grove Cumberland Presbyterian Church and near Brighton. And we've got Jimmy Stafford on the line with us this morning. Good morning, Jimmy.
Good morning.
You are a busy man, and I know It's time again. I can't believe it's been that many years, Jimmy, and you guys have put on a great event for so many years. And I guess, did you miss COVID? Did you miss during COVID? Did you miss 1 year or so, or did you?
Well, we still done it. We just done it like a virtual show.
Oh, you did? Okay, yeah,
yes,
okay. So it's kept up this tradition for this long. And so tell our listeners a little bit about, the crux of this thing, folks, is it goes to the great cause, but it also is in honor of someone very special to Emma and Jimmy Stafford. So tell our listeners, Jimmy, about Hunter.
Okay. Well, Hunter was saved around the age of 10, and we were all going to the lake one weekend, and so he had said he wanted to be a preacher. This is when he was 12 years old.
12 years old, okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Wanted to be a preacher. Had already led a few people to Christ by 12 years old, and so he wanted to be a preacher, and that same weekend he got run over by a drunk boater.
Yes. And so you wanted to do something, y'all wanted to do something, the church wanted to do something. And I got to admit, it's got to be an emotional time for you and Emma during this time.
Sir.
Every year it's been brought up over and over again.
Yes, sir.
But it's something I know you guys really wanted to do, right, Jimmy? I mean,
yes, sir. I told Emma after Hunter passed away that, I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to do something to keep his ministry going that he wanted to get started. And so we just done a lot of praying about it. And we both loved hunting and fishing, and he was always at the church when the door was open.
Yes.
And so we decided that with the good Lord's help there, that we would do a wildlife supper in his memory, and the money we raised from that help send kids to church camp and youth to church camps, and also goes for missions work. And I haven't been keeping up with the numbers, but my sister has. And last year she told me that was our 22nd year, and she said that we have helped send 2,200 kids to camp over the last 22 years.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing.
So we know lives have been changed from it.
Yes,
including ours.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask you about that because, like I say, it's something that you look forward to every year. It's a lot of work. You guys. So what's going to go happen? What's happening today at the? What's going on today?
Well, we will have different kinds of skeet shooting and ham on a string.
You got
shooting.
the ham on the string shooting. Okay, yeah.
Yes, sir. Tomahawk throwing, archery shoots.
Yes.
We have BB guns for the kids to shoot. We have beginner skeet shooting, and then at 5:30 we will have our meal.
Yes.
And at 7:00 we will have our speaker, which is a great friend of mine and a brother in Christ. And I'm really excited.
Who's that?
To hear that tonight.
Who's your speaker tonight? Yeah.
Drew Mathis.
Drew Mathis. Okay, tell us about Drew. Yeah.
Drew, I seen Drew grow up in church at our church, and he's just become a remarkable young man and a great Christian. And so, I do a lot of praying about our speakers, and for the good Lord just to lay it on me on who it's going to be, and so that.
So Drew really knows what this event's about. Then
yes, sir. Drew grew up coming to the dinners and everything, and
wonderful.
So
he's
going to do a great job. I know he will.
Well, I know my times out there have been great, and I pray about the event every time it happens. You know that, Jimmy, and
yes, sir.
I always look forward to seeing you guys because you'll have some food, won't you, Jimmy? I mean,
we'll have what?
You'll have a lot of food, won't you, Jimmy?
Oh, yes, sir. We'll have lots and lots. We'll have spaghetti, deer spaghetti, and lasagna.
There we go. I love to talk food.
We got chicken and pheasant, fettuccine, I believe it is.
Okay, Jimmy, that's enough. I think it gets me hungry.
Got all kinds of good stuff.
It gets me hungry, and now some folks say they can't get there from here. But really, you got signs up. I saw them Monday when I was out and about, and I said, my goodness, there's that same orange-looking sign.
That's right.
It's out there. So tell our folks how they get to the church.
All right, if you can get to 51 Highway, come towards Brighton and Covington,
yes,
you'll see the signs. You'll get to Woodlawn and turn on Woodlawn, and that runs all the way around and comes right out in front of the church.
And you've had a lot of folks, Jimmy, over the years. I mean,
yes,
you can handle a lot. I mean, I'm talking about 1,000 people you've probably had in some of
the. Yes, sir. We've had up to like 1,500 people at one time.
Wow. And it's not just you and Emma too. You guys have got some great volunteers, don't you, that step up and do things. Yeah.
Yes, sir. There's no way we could do it without our church family. They have just helped us out every year so much.
And door prizes? You got any?
Yes, sir. We got plenty of door prizes.
Well, I'm sorry I didn't help you this year.
We're going to be giving away.
How many guns?
3.
3 guns. What kind of guns?
Yes, sir.
What you going to give away?
We have a 243 deer rifle that we'll be giving away, and a 12-gauge shotgun that has a short barrel and a long barrel.
Okay.
And then we have a 22 rifle for youth.
For youth, and this is all going to start today out to Holly Grove Cumberland Presbyterian Church. That address is 4538 Holly Grove Road in Brighton, and you can't miss it. All the orange signs are out there, and you guys have done a remarkable job on this event. And I know the weather, we don't have to worry about weather. It's a great day this Saturday. I was out there that one time when the storm hit. Memphis was playing Arkansas State over there in Jonesboro, and I didn't think we was going to get out of that parking lot out there. But
no.
You remember that, Jimmy?
Yes, sir. And, I can ask a lot of the people that are older now that were, 8, 10, 12 years old at that time. And you ask them which one you remember the most, and they'll say the one where the rainstorm came and we got to go float down through the water in the pasture.
That's right. It's an amazing event. And I know that the reason there's a purpose for this, you do it about the same time, don't you, Jimmy? I mean,
yes, sir. Second Saturday in September.
Second Saturday. Put it on your calendar. I forgot it on mine this year. I've been a little busy with my cancer and things along that line, and didn't get to see Jimmy and Emma at the no hunting show this year. So
right.
I was just so glad I saw the sign and knew it was going on. It's happening today again at the Holly Grove Cumberland Presbyterian Church. That address again for you folks is 4538 Holly Grove Road in Brighton, Tennessee. And like he said, just go out north on Highway 51, turn left on Woodlawn. There's signs everywhere, right, Jimmy?
Yes, sir.
You can't beat it. Jimmy Stafford, I appreciate you, brother. Yeah.
We thank you.
I wished I could be there, but I can't. But I'll be there in spirit for you, okay?
I know you will, and I thank you so much, Mr.
All right,
Ray.
buddy. Take it easy. See you.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
Jimmy Stafford, one of my favorite events, the 23rd Annual Hunter D. Stafford and their young son, 10 years old or 12, I can't remember what he was, killed by a drunk boater. And, I was so happy to see recently the report from the TWRA that we had no fatalities on the water over the Labor Day holiday. That is amazing. That was great for you folks out there because we've had a pretty treacherous year this year, and just to get that kind of report just is what we want to do. But anyway, that's going on today. There's a lot of things going on today, and the weather has been good. Of course, don't forget now we're getting close. We're getting close to some of this bow season starting up and things along that line. I'm anxiously awaiting. We had the velvet hunt for deer, and now we're getting ready. Archery coming up on September the 23rd. I'm waiting on that, and then we'll get into the gun and muzzleloader and all like that. And, of course, dove season's still going on. You folks out there, it goes on through the 28th of September, a daily bag limit of 15. I know I've got some great reports from opening day of the Tennessee dove season. The doves were flying. I wished I could have been, but I just didn't make it this year. But just a wonderful time of the year. We got a lot of things happening. The weather is great. Football's going on. But take advantage, as Ron Wong said, zip on over to Hot Springs today and watch that Pan American Bass Tournament going on Lake Hamilton. Ron will be over there. We'll have pictures on Outdoors with Larry Ray. That's LarryRay.com. We'll have that, Facebook, and whatever it might be. But, again, 23rd Annual Hunter D. Stafford Memorial Supper. And I will let you folks know that we're going to have a great time. We've got two more segments, and there's a big tournament getting ready to come up in Memphis. So we're going to talk about that as we come back on Outdoors with Larry Ray.